We're at the back of the Ronnie Davis car here, take two for me. I think I made a mistake on the first one. We're going to talk about fire safety today. There was an incident over the weekend at a race where a car caught on fire under the hood and the fire suppression system did not get off. First of all, that's the suppression system. This is the tank on Ronnie's 358. Ronnie, how we doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. First thing I can tell is from our little stickers here, we are due for a recertification.
Yeah, it's time to come out. So,
is that a big deal?
No, you can take him to Scott Jeffries. You know, he's a locally one for us. You can send him to Safecraft. They can obviously redo it. A couple manufacturers can do them as well. So I'm sure there's other speed shops I don't know of, especially with how they're mandatory in these cars. I'm sure there's a lot of places that can redo them for you.
Okay. The sensor, by the way, is right there. That is the sensor. Yep. And let's see. So is that going to be about where it is, right above the fuel cell?
Yeah.
Pretty
So
much?
this is the mount for it right here. So it'll actually go in here and lock down.
Okay. So it's right above it. Okay.
Yeah. So I was just because it's coming out, I had it out, and I got to cut all this off. But
okay.
Yeah, that's the mount for it right here.
What makes the sensor go off?
So basically, it's just the flame itself will blow this glass in here, and then it'll release the fire extinguishing whatever it is, foam or material. I've never seen one go off. So.
Neither have I.
Yeah,
so,
hopefully I don't.
And of course, back in the day, these used to have a check ball in them, and I remember you could flip them, and they would come, and the check ball would stick, and the fuel would get out. And next thing you know, you had a real problem.
Yeah.
Is it still like that inside the fuel cells today?
Yeah. So in here, it's not really a ball. They got a flap in there now.
Oh, there it is. You can see it moving.
Yep. It'll push down when you're putting fuel in the car, but if it's upside down, it's gonna seal up against the back side of this.
Is this a better way, do you think, than the check ball system that we had, or you really didn't use that, did you?
I think when I got into racing, it was going more towards the flaps. So I think check balls were maybe seizing up on guys and not working.
Okay.
So if a guy was upside down, because they stay more in the down position rather than being up where it should be if you're upside down. So I think this is more of a foolproof plan. Okay, there's one more sensor, and this will explain to you guys as we go into the compartment here why that sensor did not go off when the engine caught on fire. So this is basically, it's right behind the steering wheel, underneath the dash is this second sensor. So this is made if the fire gets in the compartment with you. Yeah, so obviously this is located right in here. Same type of sensor, same little piece of glass in there. So if you got a fire going off in here, that glass will break, and whatever foam or whatever they're using in those bottles is going to come out and hopefully put the fire out for you. Okay. Or at least give you some time to get out of the car. But there is a way that it could get in from the engine, right? I mean, we got the little spot there where the throttle cable goes. Yeah. That could get in through there, couldn't it? Yeah, you are somewhat protected, you got this panel here, and then you're going to have a cowl up here that kind of surrounds you. So really, it's probably going to come in through your rock screen here. More through the upper maybe part, around the sides. But as far as, coming right in at you from the front, you got a little bit of protection. Okay. And, nothing that's going to be right on top of you right off the bat. And you told me you have to be careful when you pressure wash this. Yeah, I try to be. I cover them up sometimes just because I don't know how. I'd imagine they're going to be durable enough to hit with a pressure washer as long as you're not right on it. Right. But I have, knocked them before and nothing's happened. So they seem to be pretty durable riding around in the car during the season too. So yeah, I've never heard of one accidentally going off. Have you? Yeah. So I think I have heard of a guy of a late model team hitting them and setting them off with a pressure washer. Oh, they did. Okay. Yeah, that's really the only instance that I've heard of. Yeah, because you'd have to basically go through everything in here if that happened, wouldn't you? That would not be fun. So hope you guys learned something on this. Make sure to subscribe and like. And of course, Ronnie always teaches us something when we come out here to the shop, so I always appreciate that, Ronnie. Good luck with everything this year. And we thought of a couple other things. We'll make sure we get to those next time we come out, man. Thank you. Good job.